Good day, everyone, and welcome to another exciting, fun-filled, packed adventure as we delve ourselves into episode 239. I'm one of your co-hosts, Brian Bacchus.
I'm an additional co-host, Jamal Smith.
Hey, good morning. It's Tony.
And today we're just winging it, freestyling, because there was a lot of events that happened this weekend, and unfortunately for me, I had an emergency repair to do, so I couldn't attend anything. So I'll hand the reins over to whoever attended something.
I did attend the Christmas experience, and it by far, the whole 20, I think this was our 22nd year. Anyway, it was excellent. Literally, it was the best yet, in my opinion. Having it at Paz Naz, it's just such a great venue. The acoustics are better. It's huge. There's upstairs and downstairs. Paz Naz is a really great venue to go to for almost anything. So it was there. But it was excellent. It was supposed to be 6 to 8:30. We didn't get out of there till about 9. They did a few surprises, which were some awards for some people. Brandon Lamar got another award, and he was shocked. It was so funny because he was sitting there like, and they did basically another community, something type crusade or whatever award. I forgot the name of it, y'all. But when he got up there to say thank you, he looked at Pastor John. He was like, yeah, payback is something else, bro. Because they're real close, and Pastor John is our pastor, but Brandon Lamar is also a pastor at our church. He's over the young adult and youth area. So let me tell y'all something about our church. We are some knuckleheads. Like, we go in, we worship, we hear the word, but we clown, we have a good time. Pastor John is a bulldog. So all of us from Muir during turkey tussle time be shouting like, whose house? Especially when we win. And so every year coming up to it, we talk about it. And after turkey tussle, we talk about it and talk stuff. And this year it didn't happen because this year there was a planned, like all that week, we had services, and then his, and I'm gonna have to talk to them about that too, because I'm gonna be like, y'all were real slick with that. It was his 1-year anniversary. So we celebrated the anniversary that Sunday after turkey tussle. Mm-hmm. So we didn't even get an opportunity to really like go in about it because we had guest pastors and different stuff like that. So like the following week, he was up there saying something, not even about it, but I just like leaned back and said, whose house? And other people from Muir were like, Stang's house. And all he could do was start laughing because like, dude, you missed the whole week and you didn't say anything, and we're not letting it slide like that. And that week I also wore like my bomber jacket that had Muir on it and different stuff. And he was like, okay, I see you. Yeah, I see you. I was like, hey, you know what time it is? Stang's house, So we do like that and keep things light. And so with Brandon, he got up there. He was like, yeah, payback. Because trust me, even our bishop, he's retired now. And so Pastor John is our lead pastor. But Bishop would clown people over the mic. He would clown like Romaine, because Romaine would get up there and be like, Bishop, what we gonna do? We hanging out tonight? We gonna go drink some Henny or whatever. And Bishop would be like, boy, if you don't get away from me. And then Bishop has had this degenerative eye thing where he's legally blind. He can see when you're right in front of him, but his senses are crazy. Like I could walk up and say, hey, Bishop. He'd be like, hey, Tony, how you doing? Or Brian, if he knew you, he would be like, hey, Brian, because like I'm sure you experienced with your father, if you lose one sense, that others are super heightened. So even though he doesn't have the sight like he should, he knows your voice, he knows like everything. And so we're pretty crazy at our church, and we just allow ourselves to be, right? You can't come in there cussing nobody out or be ready to fight or whatever, because that's a different story. Although Bishop used to tell people, y'all don't mess with her talking about me. He said, because she would cuss you out in front of me and then go pray and repent later. And I was like, shut up. Don't tell people that. He was like, no, we're going to speak the truth, Tony. Because you're a fighter and you will cut somebody out in 2 seconds. So
the truth is the truth.
Right. Thank God for growth. So anyway, that's how Brandon told him, like, oh, payback, you just wait. And I promise you, one Sunday when Brandon preaches coming up, he gonna get on him and say something real slick. so that was an award, and a couple other people got awards. There was a guy, you know, the place on Villa and Lake where the immigrants go, the day laborers, to do work, to get picked up.
Yeah, it used to be like a taco spot.
Yeah, taco, coffee shop, something like that. Yeah. So it's like the Pasadena Day Labor. I don't even know the name of it, but he's from there. And when all the foolishness started with ICE and all of that in the city, Brandon was out there, Pastor John was out there, and they really have this amazing relationship with the man now. And I forget his name, but where's my purse? Because I think I have something in there. They gave us a little program halfway through the program. Realized that they hadn't been issued when we walked in, but there is something that says who they were, and just great singers. And I did see, I think her name was Gloria Nunn, because she made it a point to say hi to me, and I remember her from something the previous week. Oh no, remember Sunday when I went to get the toys from Rep Judy Chu? She was there, and so she said hi to me. So I do know that at least some of the people that signed up to go, there were others that texted me like, hey, got my ticket, we're on our way. And then they left like, oh my God, this was so amazing. And, you know, things like that. So I do know that some of the people we gave tickets to were there. Sorry, Brian, that you all couldn't make it. But it was a good event. It was a really, really nice event. And I don't know if it's just because we don't have rain right now and it's sunny and temperatures are in the 70s and it's holiday time. But when I tell y'all, the 210 freeway on Saturday, it's just like the 405, the 10, and the 110 now. Like, it's traffic constantly on that freeway.
Yeah, every day.
7 days a week. It reminds me of the 405 so a lot of times from my house, I just do the streets in. Because if I got to go to Pasadena, Altadena, because it's just insanity. But I had gone over to Sunland because my, I could call him a nephew, basically like a nephew, but I went horseback riding.
Oh, yeah, I saw those pics.
You saw pics?
Yeah, didn't you put up a pic somewhere?
Oh, I sent you two or something, but so he did a video for me. I could show it. But he has this big horse that he's had since he was a baby. He's 11.
Huge.
He's 16 hands. His name is Apollo. And Hannah went, I think, Wednesday. And so he has Apollo, Creed, and Adonis. So Apollo is 16 hands. Adonis is 16 hands. And Creed is 15.1. So Creed that I rode or sat on, and he just walked me around about a year and a half ago at the rodeo, was this beautiful brown and white Palomino. So he got rid of him and he got a new Creed. But when I walked up to him to try to give him like a carrot, he backed out. And he said, because he's new and he's a rescue and who had him used to abuse him. So he's not really used to people yet.
Right. So
he's getting him more used to people. And then Adonis, when I tell y'all, he's big too, but Adonis is a big old, I just want love and cuddles. But he didn't put me on him because he said he's still a little bit too spirited. But the way horses act with owners is like a dog. Mm-hmm. Like he was grooming him and getting him ready. And I'll try to bring those up or send you those real quick. He was getting him ready for me to ride. And he put the bit in his mouth, but he chews on it. And so Prince would say, stop it. Just like that, right? Or like how you would get on your dog, right? And he kept chewing. And he said, didn't I say stop? And then he stopped. And I was like, oh my gosh. And he said, call his name. He knows his name and he understands everything. And I said, Apollo. And it's so weird to see horses' ears like this. And then they turn completely around like this. But they go from like the outside. And so I got to ride on Apollo, who I had told Hannah, Apollo is, no, I'm going to send you this video.
Okay.
Yeah,
look how big that horse is, though.
He's 16 hands. That's Apollo.
God.
Yeah. Oh, but so Prince made a video for me and sent it to me. I just downloaded it, so I'm gonna send you that. Give me a
Mhm.
second, and I'm gonna send you the other pics. He put those pics in the video. So what he was doing, and I told him I'll help him promote it in the future. But he was doing a he had
Morning,
video
Marcus.
shoot. He had a video shoot, and so he said he's gonna start doing them for each holiday. And so there's going to be one for Valentine's. He's right in Sunland. You just take the 210 out and then get down. It's like not far at all. But okay, I'm gonna put this in there. Where is it? I know I just attached it. Hold on. It didn't attach. I don't know why. I'll just do it this way. Drag and drop. It's not dropping. I don't know why.
Is it up? I mean, is it downloading?
No, I already downloaded it earlier. Oh, you mean into the WhatsApp?
Yeah, because sometimes, depending upon the size, it'll take a minute for it to.
Okay, it might be. Because it's that's really odd. I just refreshed too. I might just have to show it on my end.
Yeah, that's fun.
Okay, let me go to the video and I'll share my screen. So let's see. What did I do? Share. Oh wait, no. Y'all know I always mess something up. There it is. Share. You guys are much better. Quick share? No. Hold on. I'm trying to see what screen I'm in. Oh, window. Sorry. That's better. Okay. Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, hold on. Yeah. That's the picture. Yeah, we can.
Okay. Now I know that there is some music with it. Not music, but he was talking. So we'll probably have to turn off this music or turn it down because his voice is real low. But anyway, so yeah, I was on Apollo right there. So this is me riding him, and he's teaching me how to ride the horse.
One, two, three. Turn the other way. Turn him, put him back up against that rail over there. Good, put that foot on it. Good. Yep, there you go. Count of three, you're gonna stop it. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, he's chomping at that bit.
Uh-huh.
Like the saying goes.
This is the photo shoot inside. And I'll get those pictures probably tomorrow, all of them. But Altadena Talks podcast and foundation. Love it. And I said that because I was telling him I'll bring you guys on the podcast and we could help you promote the upcoming rides and shoots. So he's from Corinth, Mississippi, but he's like a producer with Tony and a bunch of people, a music producer, but he owns a ranch out in Sunland. So, he always tells us like, you guys come ride. And I keep saying, okay, I'm gonna come, and never did. And Hannah went Wednesday and she rode on Creed, the new one. And then I rode Apollo. I was always scared of Apollo because I've seen him in person and I'm like, that's a humongous horse. Like I couldn't. So of course, to get on him, he has steps, right? So I climb up the 3 steps and he literally put that, what are they called where your feet go?
Stirrups.
Yeah. He had to raise it up to number 10. Mm-hmm. When he rides him, it's on number 1, right? So, but when I say these majestic creatures, I've ridden horses like in Jamaica, and you go in the ocean and they gallop in the ocean and stuff. And I said, but I never knew how to like do the reins, and then how you have to put your foot up against right there where you're in the stirrup up against their body to make the back part of them go. So he was teaching me how to go. So I said, I'm gonna start going at least once a month. And he said, yeah, and in no time you'll get it and we'll go out on some trail rides. But as I was talking to the horse and as he was talking, he said, I'm going to be quiet because he knows my voice and me, and he's going to do what I say, but you need to tell him to do what you say, you know? And so when I got ready to like take off, I would say, go. He was like, no, tell him walk, not go. He knows walk, he knows hoe and pull back on the reins and all this. So starting, I think in February, we're going to start. What, Brian?
I can't believe Trump.
Oh, hold on. We'll finish this. I know what he said about Rob Reiner and his wife. Idiot. So, yeah.
It's like, when is somebody going to call this guy to question?
So, anyway, so with Apollo, he's huge, but so gentle. And like I was brushing him, and you do brush and a rake, and it's this round rake. But let's see, Marcus, you said that seems like a cool outing. My memories from Griffith Park yet have me humiliated from the pony rides back in the day. So look, this guy is in Sunland. He's a brother. He's from Corinth, Mississippi, where they all grow up like riding horses, and you see like how they do the line dances. That's where kind of boots on the ground comes from in the South, and the trail rides, which they do weekly, right? All the time, because that's how they grow up. So he's trying to get more of us city folks, you know, Californians, to learn how to ride and all of that. So the girl her Ginger, who was doing the photo shoot, he met recently at something. And so, at the rodeo this year, the Bill Pickett this year. And so they collaborated. So they did this one. It wasn't widely known. I had actually said to him, hey, Prince, we're going to do the trail ride, that one that was at Humunga Saturday. And so he sent me the link to sign up for his event. And so I did. He had like coffee and donuts and all kind of things. And you could go do a photo shoot in that area. Let me see if I can go to it and just show you. He had one of the little barn, and he set it up so that you could go and here. Okay, there it is. So you could go and take pictures, right? And there's they moved the tree here, but then we moved it around and did some stuff. And I had this and another outfit on. I switched because you guys know I'm always do some kind of change. So I'll get those pictures later. And the girl did some really, really beautiful pictures, and they do wide angles. And so Prince was like, after I finished, he said, let me get a picture of you or something on video. And then when he asked me, when I said, I'll bring you guys on the podcast, you could talk about it for February, for Valentine's Day. He said, what's the podcast? That's why at the end I said Altadena Talks and Foundation. So hopefully we can collaborate, and even some fire victims can go out and maybe take some horseback rides. And come Valentine's Day, we'll start promoting. Yes, they do group photos, Marcus, and he'll do group rides, like if you and your family, and he could tell you how much it would be or whatever. But he is going to do, a lady came, her daughter and her granddaughter, and did a beautiful photo set in there, and they changed the little girl twice, and you could wear cowboy stuff or jeans or whatever, right? So it was really, really nice. And if he still, I'll call him today and see if he still has it up, and if they want to do any of that, upcoming between now and Christmas again. But I paid $55, and that was for a photo shoot that was quite long. And like I said, I changed. And when those photos come in, because she's a professional photographer, I'll show you guys those. She did a great job. And then I rode for, I don't know, an hour maybe inside. And then I got to, and you're not getting that for $55. I told him, I said, in the future, it probably needs to be more if you're going to have people, and you're providing food or, breakfast stuff and all that. But so they will come on probably in January and start promoting the one for Valentine's Day. So if anybody wants to go ride, again, Apollo was a beautiful horse, and he'll put you in the ring. And this is, hold on, I'll just go back. I was riding him. And that's after he took the lead off. Before he had the lead on, And oh, I guess he didn't put that in the video, but he had it on and he had me just going in a circle, and then he'd count to 3. I would say ho to stop him, or no, not even ho. I turned him with the lead, right, with the reins. And so he had me do that for a while, and then he took these where he took the lead off, and I kept going inside of the, what is it called, equestrian ring or whatever, but just going around, and he would just give me direction. And then I was basically, if you see when I was patting Apollo like this when we stopped, it's because I didn't know horses need the same kind of affirmation as people or whatever. So I had to tell him like, good job, Apollo, good job, after, hold on. So can you see how I was doing the reins like this to go one way or this to go the opposite way? And then you go the opposite way that you're doing the reins. Like if I'm moving him to the left with my hand, then I would use my left foot to then make his bottom and the back of him go the way I wanted him to go. So I told him, I said, I didn't know there was such technicality and mechanics to horse riding, but there is. And I said, I'm going to try to come once a month, Prince, so I could just get used to it, because I would love to know how to really ride a horse, right? And so he taught me that stuff, and I rode for a while, and I'll go back. But that particular horse, Apollo, is stunning. Like I said, he's 16 hands, so that's as tall as Jamal, I'm sure, or taller. But Jamal, I'm gonna see if I can send you some off my phone.
Okay.
Just because I really want you to see these.
It'd be great if they could film horizontally, because when you look at this on Instagram, it's a tiny little, looks like a stamp on an envelope.
Yeah.
He could. We were just doing it, and he was just right there with his phone real quick. But I mean, if that's something I wanted him to do, he could.
Look. All you gotta do is take that phone and turn it like that. He
could, like I said, but that's not what we did Saturday. But he absolutely could. So yeah, I was just super thankful. Jamal, I just sent some in WhatsApp. This is Adonis, the love bug. I have a couple more. Let me see where those are. Where he literally was trying to kiss me? He tried to take my hat. He tried to, Adonis is a trip. But yeah, it was a really nice time. And that was Saturday during the day. And I thought, I'll go out there in the morning at 11, do the shoot, come home, take a nap for a while or whatever before going later. And that wasn't the case, because the freeway was nasty. And so I had to come home, take a quick shower, eat something, and then come right back to Pasadena. But home, take a quick shower. So anyway, it was that was the extent of what I did Saturday. That, and then the Christmas experience, which was great. I didn't do anything yesterday. I went to church and then I came home. My son started pulling out decorations because I'm going to do my Christmas stuff today. Mm-hmm. I did get the beginning of my love sack stuff started coming yesterday. You guys remember when I did the whole NCIS filming?
Yeah.
So they sent the TV about a month ago. It's in the garage. They sent me a 55-inch TV. And then now all the love sack stuff, we hadn't heard anything, so we all thought we weren't getting it. And about a week and a half ago, I got this Google form, and they said, go here and order what you want. And they gave us we could get a whole sack, which is that big beanbag type thing with the footrest. They asked if we want anything extra, accessories, and they have this blanket that'll be here today that has sections for your feet to go in, and then you could plug it in, and it's like an electric blanket for your feet. You guys know I'm super excited about that coming, and that's coming today. So I'll probably be curled up on the couch with it this evening. And then my couch and my chair, that stuff is on its way. And they sent the little foot sack that goes with the big sack. So it's like an ottoman. So, yeah, pretty incredible that all that stuff, all of a sudden they were like, here, order. Today's your last day to order. I'm like, what are you talking about? I never got a link. So they sent it and I ordered all my stuff. So that was a thank you for us doing the Heroes thing in November. And I guess they've cut out the whole, it was supposed to be like, we go back and they did this big public announcement thing and, you know, whatever. But I do know that there were some changes over at CBS Paramount from the time we recorded to then. So I think that that's what they cut out. But they still honored it and are sending us a family room upgrade. So we got to choose a chair, a couch, and a sack from Love Sack. And then they sent us a TV as well from Vizio. So
that's cool. I was having some trouble sharing my WhatsApp, so I'm saving each picture individually.
Oh, wow. I wonder if that's why it didn't pull them up when I was trying to. And I was still trying to find, where did I see it? Did I send it to Hannah or was it on Prince? Let me see if Prince sent it to me in an email. I mean, where I was brushing. No, that's not it. Oops. But yeah, so maybe I'll send this in WhatsApp too, because he's trying to start doing, it's on YouTube. So I'll share that in our WhatsApp. Because he is trying to get more people to come out. And so he did a promo video. I'll send you that in WhatsApp from my phone. Okay, that's Adonis. And I started giving Adonis carrot pieces, right? You break the carrots in half. His coloring is beautiful. But when I say he is just a big old love bug, like he wants cuddles and kisses and all this. So I was standing there and then I was faced towards where Apollo was, you know, tied up where he was brushing him and getting ready to saddle him up for me to ride. Mm-hmm. And if you go to the next picture, yep, he tried to take my hat off. He literally went like with his mouth and tried to take my hat off. And so I was like, Adonis, what are you doing? I said, you're trying to take my hat. He is another 16 hand horse. And then I didn't get a picture, I don't think, of Creed, who is the one who's 15.1, but he's 16 hands too. So these are some really big horses. But the one thing that really struck me about Apollo was you see his coloring. And he told me what kind of horse. He's a mixture of a standard and some kind of like race horse, whatever. And he's golden. But his eyes were almost the same color as his skin, except they're marble. It's like, it is the most beautiful thing I've seen. I was like, oh my God, his eyes are so pretty. But, and then I just put that Equine Memories video in there because that's Prince. It's on YouTube. And he is trying to let people know, like, they can come out to the ranch in Sunland and take stuff. Hannah's in there, Sun Valley, Sunland, same thing. Hannah's in a cameo in there. But this is, where he does lessons. And let's see, the girl is riding. That's Creed they're riding. But if you want to bring that one up, I did put that in there where it says Equine Memories and Adventures. And so he literally is teaching people. They're doing photo shoots, everything, and teaching people how to ride. So if anybody does want to go right there to Sun Valley off the 210 going, you know, to before you get to Lakeview Terrace area, you could go with your family. You could schedule time and go have some rides on some amazing creatures, these big old horses. And they're gentle and very kind. So
I keep having an error again.
Okay, no problem. Okay. I can bring it back up and show that one because I did put in the WhatsApp and it's playing for me. So let me see if I can share.
Yeah, I can play it on mine, but it's just not sharing for some reason. I keep getting the error. The browser can't access the screen. Try capturing a different screen to see if this continues. That's what I got last time. Is that yours?
Okay. Yeah, that's mine. So it's on YouTube, but this is his stables where his ranch is out in Sun Valley or Sunland. And I'll just kind of go through where he's teaching people. See where that rope is right there? That's the lead. Mm-hmm. And he's holding it in the beginning to teach you how. And then after a while, he'll let you just go around by yourself. And they were holding it like this. He teaches with like motorcycle handles, he says, and you do it and your thumbs are kind of in and you do them. He was like, I'm gonna teach you like this with one. And I was like, wait a minute. And he was like, no, I got you. So I wasn't holding them like that. I was doing them with just one hand, but he eventually he said, I'll do that and we'll go on some trail rides. I was like, all right, let's go. So Hannah he told me in this video he showed me, and this is when he takes you out in Sunland and takes you out on a trail ride with him. And he's probably on Apollo and riding him. And so he said, yeah, we'll do that soon. So if anybody is interested, you can definitely go out there. Let me see, so that is Apollo and that is Creed. Yeah, they do the all-day Western Ranch experiences. He'll take you on guided tours, all kinds of stuff through the waters. And so I told him, yeah, I'm gonna learn it and do all of it. And this gentleman has been riding for 6 months, I think he told me. And he's teaching me everything, forward, backwards. I did go backwards once on Apollo. He had me come out of the ring just to take him back around to where, I would get off of him. But it's pretty incredible. If I've done like Marcus did when we were little over at Griffith Park, which is not there anymore, but to actually be on a big old horse and ride it and learn how to control it and tell it, walk, or, he said, you can tell him go left too and pull a little. He knows that. So pretty super cool. And then let's see, that's Prince right there. That's the one who owns all the horses, and he rides in the rodeo, everything. Because like I said, he's a Southern gentleman from Corinth, Mississippi, and he grew up with horses, and he always has at least 3 at his ranch, and he'll gallop them and all kinds of stuff. But that's out in, that area, San Fernando Valley area, and he always rides. So that one right there is Adonis. And he rides Adonis all the time. Yeah. So then where's Hannah? I think she is coming up. Now that one, wait, if you go back, I was so mad. This is the old Adonis. And he got rid of him a couple years ago. That one with the blonde hair, I was in love with that Adonis and was like, oh, Prince, I got to ride him one day. And so he's in Arizona, that one right there. He was just gorgeous. But they do like barter sales, they trade horses, all kinds of stuff. There's Hannah right there, because she just went out on Wednesday and she was on Creed, the new one who is the rescue that's a little scared of people, but he said he's really good with riding. So yeah, so that was it. And it was a really, really great time. I know I've spent a lot of time talking about this morning, but if you want a lesson, there's some information too. And there. For more info or to book a lesson, photo shoot, music video, Western event, etc., call 747-225-1906 or email pdentertainmentmaillist@gmail.com. Prince Damon is his name. And I will always have that. So if anybody is interested in the future, we can, do that. But that was my weekend. I went horseback riding and learned how to ride. And then I did go to the Christmas experience Saturday night, and it was phenomenal. So
nice.
Yeah.
That was a heck of a weekend. Super busy. And I know Brian was crazy busy too, working on the computer.
Yeah. And you?
Yeah.
I was at a volleyball tournament the whole weekend. I was there at 7:30 on Saturday. I had to be there until 2 yesterday, but Saturday the girls, Kaya's team went 1-2. They were in all 3 games and could have won them. In fact, in my opinion, should have. But hey, it happens. They lost and went to 3 sets, the tiebreaker, and then yesterday they went 2-1. The last team that they played again went the 3rd set. They swept the first 2 games, 2 sets to none. But they had to play 3 straight games yesterday. That was a tough one. Saturday they had a break, like 1 or 2 games in between, but this one they played 3, 4, and 5.
Oh, back to back.
Oh yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, that could be
Uh,
challenging because you're already tired and then you go right to another one. And the break is only what, maybe 10 minutes in between games or something, or
it really
15?
depends on
Mm.
when the other game ends,
Oh, got
because
it.
it's a
Got it.
pool of 4 teams and we
Mm-hmm.
play each other. So there's 3 games. Everybody plays the other 3 teams.
Mm-hmm.
So we were going switching from one court to the next, waiting for one team to go. And if they went to the third set, the tiebreaker, then we had to wait longer.
Oh, got
So
it.
it just depended. But they do have the warm up period, so they don't just immediately start playing. So it's
Okay.
about 15 to 20 minutes in
20
between.
minutes. Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, once they get on the court. But it was a long day. One of my nephews came, Kyrie, to
nice.
support his cousin. It was really cool. He was there rooting her on and talking mess to her too. And I think it was very helpful for him to be there as
Cousin
well
love.
with her anger for losing. Because I'm telling you, when she loses, she doesn't like it. And yesterday, at the end of that particular game, because again they could have won it, that last game, she was hot. But Kyrie there jabbing her, talking mess to her, I think it helped. But it was a very full weekend. It was the first tournament. It was fun.
Good.
I was looking forward to have gone to the Christmas experience because I love music and it sounded like a great event. Perhaps next year I'll do it, but I'm glad it went well.
Yeah, it was
Hopefully
excellent.
everybody who went enjoyed themselves and felt like it was that experience that it was sold to be,
Yeah,
sure
it was packed and they did a really good job of continuously throughout the program honoring the fire victims.
Nice.
And letting them know that, we are here, and told them I think about their Christmas Eve event is open to anybody throughout the whole city. Paznaz, the director, I think, of all of the Nazarene churches, but Paznaz falls under him, was like, we're really glad this is here, and now we have a whole newfound relationship. And so that was really good. But it was beautiful the way Paznaz is set up right now. And it was just an amazing event. Kenyon, he is a recording artist and producer. I forget the last name. He was there. Paul Cornish, who is like a whiz on piano. He played, and it was incredible. So yeah, that was a really good event.
Very, very cool. Well, I have just a few slides or announcements. Not a whole lot right now. Obviously, later on in the week, we'll have more, but I'm going to go ahead and jump into those. Go ahead.
Do you have anything from, it will be a John Muir on Saturday from Harambe Ministries, a play called Bethlehem?
Not yet.
Okay, I'm going to go, while you're doing that, I'm going to go look in my purse because I was just given some stuff this weekend, a couple things that I need to make sure you have and we can announce.
Sure,
I'll be right back.
And I got a late start today too, so I'm sure there's some stuff I missed.
No worries, I'll be right back.
Cool. I'll go ahead and start now. Maybe. If I can find my thing. Where is it? I don't know. Where is it? Okay, here we go. All right, and again, today I'm not going to do all the county stuff at this point. I'm going to just start with this particular flyer. Today is the last day of the Altadena community meetings, the one that are at 4 p.m. on the county's YouTube channel. It's at youtube.com/@ County of Los Angeles Newsroom. There will be no more, at least as of this point. But if you want to see all the previous ones, maybe to see the progress and where we were and where we are now, you can scan that QR code and it will take you to the playlist of all of the community meetings. And now we have, My Tribe Rise still has the Adopt a Survivor matching fund drive, where the fund is going to provide bridge funding for rent or mortgage coverage for up to 50 families. The families can remain stably housed, preserving progress and recovery, employment, school continuity, emotional stability, and most importantly, prevent displacement from Altadena. If you're interested in donating, please do so by scanning the QR code. Their goal is to raise $500,000, which would match the original $500,000 that they had, and they want to then give that money out. The Altadena Chamber of Commerce and Civic Association is now accepting applications through the end of today for the Altadena Business Recovery Grant Program, Round 3, which is for Altadena businesses and nonprofits. Those grants are going to be in denominations of $500 to $1,500. And for additional information, you can scan the QR code or go to the website, altadenachamber.org. And then a resource rally is happening. It's sponsored by Costco, and it is happening at the Pasadena Sierra Madre YMCA tomorrow, December 16th. It's a drive-through free food distribution. The location is 611 East Sierra Madre Boulevard in Sierra Madre from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's free products available for families while supplies last. Shelf-stable foods, hygiene items, personal care items, and Squish Mellow plush toys. All right. First come, first serve. All right. And the Chamber of Commerce is having their holiday mixer. It's happening on the 17th, which is Wednesday from 5 to 7 at the Altadena Town and Country Club at 2290 Country Club Drive in Altadena. You scan the QR code to register, and today is the deadline for registration. If you're able to attend, they want you to get ready to jingle and mingle poolside. There will be drinks and nibbles provided, and they do suggest that you dress warmly.
That whole flyer makes me laugh.
I know.
Jingle and mingle with nibbles. Oh my God!
Hey, that's fun though. I mean, if they got you laughing, they got you paying attention.
Sounds groovy.
It does. So Lomalta Park is they're hosting the Senior Winter Formal, and by senior we mean age 50 and older, not high school senior. It's happening this Thursday, December 18th, at 3330 North Lincoln Avenue. So it's basically the gymnasium of the park. The doors open at 1 p.m. and it is free entry. There's going to be a lot of activities and entertainment, mixology activities, and photo booth experience. If you'd like additional information, please contact 626-206-9313. And then we have Rebuild Altadena. They are inviting you to a kids' Christmas craft night for families rebuilding after the fires. The community is here for you, especially during the holidays. This event is crafted for children affected by the recent fires to experience joy, creativity, and a sense of normalcy again. It's crafts for rebuilding hope, ornament making, wish tree for families' dreams and intentions, supportive community atmosphere. It's going to be on the 18th from 4 to 6 p.m. at 129 Marengo Avenue. And there will be giveaways for families recovering from the fire loss, such as Christmas trees, holiday wreaths, as well as a mystery craft bag. Okay, and the Altadena Cookie Company is inviting you to their Christmas party, and it'll take place on Saturday the 20th. And when you register at their website, altadenacookie.co.com, you get to pick a particular time slot between the hours of 10 to 4 p.m. The location is 3027 Lincoln Avenue. And if you're able to attend and register, you can actually visit with Santa, decorate a cookie, and enjoy some hot cocoa from Unincorporated. So if you're interested, please go online to their website at altadenacookie.co.com. and do so. Go ahead and register. And then we have, why do I always do this? We have Sustain Eco providing their community gathering for resilience, remembrance, and connection. It's taking place on Saturday, the 20th from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. You can either send an email to Sustain Eco at yahoo.com or scan the QR code or go to the bit.ly link at the bottom to register. Once you register, you will then be provided with the specific address and the city it's going to be in is La Cañada Flint Ridge. So if you're interested, go ahead and register and you will then get the address. And there is one more today. Yep. So Dina Rebuild and Restore is providing a family holiday bash. It is the 20th from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. It's new clothing, toys, free haircuts, free family photos, arts and crafts, as well as a visit from Santa. It's at the La Cañada Congregational Church at 1200 Foothill Boulevard, La Cañada, Flint Ridge, and you can scan the QR code to register. Let's see, Tony, did you throw something in there? I see it. Let me go ahead and get that in here.
I did. That's for the Bethlehem event.
Let me download. How come I'm not? Okay, here we go. Save as. Almost there, folks. Okay, I'm going to remove this. I'm going to add this slide. There we go. All right. So Harambe Performing Arts is presenting Bethlehem, an original hip-hop musical written and directed by Courtney Lindsay. It's taking place this Saturday, the 20th. It's a one show only. The doors open at 6 p.m. and it will be at John Muir High School, which is 1905 Lincoln Avenue. Tickets are available at harambe.org. That's HARAMBEE.org. Or you can scan the QR code. Thanks for bringing that, and I'll add this to the list starting tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good.
Yep, thank you.
I need to look at something. I was thinking about the I'm sorry, my brain is just like, find it first. The Candid, I know that you talked about it. I was seeing if anybody else signed up on this. I probably need to also.
The which one?
Candid Holiday Cheer and Candid Conversation or Rebuild Chats.
I don't think I mentioned that one today.
Yeah,
you did?
The one
chat?
The one that's happening in La Cañada, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you just said it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't.
I
didn't read the green part. I read the red letters. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I was looking for the sheet and I couldn't think of the name of it.
That one right there.
Yeah, I read the red letters. I didn't read the
Thank
green.
you, Brian. You were paying attention. I had walked in my room to get the Bethlehem thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so you're just checking to see if people registered?
Yeah, I just checked to see.
Oh, okay. So, yep, I will continue to mention that particular one.
Okay. Trying to think if I had anything else. Oh, did you see the video I put of what's his name? Adonis? I found him. Did that post in there or no?
And WhatsApp? Let's see here.
Where he was sticking his neck real far over the thing, trying to just get hugs. I was like, boy.
Let me see if I can share it this time. Screen share window.
So are any of you registered and going to the town council meeting tomorrow night at the Rose Bowl?
I did not.
Oh, okay. I'll be there. And then Wednesday night,
has practice.
There's another meeting Wednesday, the State of Black Dina. This time it's going to be at the Collaboratory. I guess it was there last time too.
You said Wednesday?
The 17th.
Oh, I'm going to be at the town country club doing the Altadena chamber thing. I didn't see any announcement for the state of whatever.
You know what? I got an email because I was ready.
Because we haven't even announced anything like that. We haven't even got it.
Let me see where I got that email yesterday. I did receive an email yesterday because, here it is, State of Black Dina. It was a follow-up with the recording to the other one. And then it says to stay involved and continue. This was the email. With strategic action, encourage you to attend the next Ujima Network meeting, which will take place Wednesday, December 17th at 6 p.m. at the Collaborative, 540 West Woodbury. So it was just an email I got, I think Saturday, but I read it yesterday. But I can definitely send that in WhatsApp. Yeah.
And
And I
I
just-
found a video too of the horse.
Okay. What, Adonis? You just want me to love on you, huh? What are you doing? He's a mess. I'm supposed to put my hat on. You're trying to take my hat. And looks innocent, but not at all. This morning? No, you want me to give you treats. I already know. But your dad said, not too many treats. I've already given you a bunch of carrots. He's a character. Coloring, Adonis. Okay, I'll give you some hugs and some love. That's a 16-hand horse. Like I said, they're probably Jamal's height. They're big boys.
So, did you get the email that you made it for National Geographic?
No, I got the book last week. But they said don't post anything or don't talk about it yet because they have to put it out first. Did you get yours?
I didn't make it.
Oh.
That's why I was saying, did you get the email telling you that you, well, obviously you got the book, so you made it.
Yeah, no, I got the national.
The only thing I'm upset about is this dude had us out there for hours taking the exact same picture.
Yeah. But you know what? Yours wasn't at 7 o'clock in the morning like mine was.
Yes, it was.
It was cold. Oh, yours was at 7?
And all of them, he wanted to capture that morning sun.
The morning light? Yeah.
You had 20 minutes to do it, and he took 5 hours.
I was going to say, I was out there a couple of hours.
I was out there. Remember, I was trying to go live from there, but there was not no signal since the fire had just happened and destroyed majority of the towers. They hadn't replaced yet.
Yeah. No, I was like, what is this? This brown package came. And I opened it and it was the book. And I was like, oh, and I went through that whole section. But they said, then I got an email last week that said, please refrain from posting anything because they want to put it out first in January.
Yeah, like January 5th or something.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, I'm not even going to talk about it then. So, but I do have it. That's it. But yeah, tomorrow important. Our event tomorrow, our show tomorrow. We will be live offsite. Like Jamal will be like he is now, saying hello, good morning, I'm Jamal. Brian and I will be at a live offsite demonstration that is being held tomorrow morning at 10 in the parking lot of Victory Bible Church on Hill. But it is with it has to do with a new method or a different method. I won't say new because they've been using it in Amsterdam and overseas for a while, but with a different method of fire suppression. So instead of water sprinklers, you can use the sound waves instead. So we are going to watch a little model of a house or something be set on fire. And then this sprinkler system, I won't even say sprinkler, but this system activated because the way that the sound waves go, it creates so much pressure, I guess, that it smothers the oxygen that a fire needs to, which is the fuel for a fire. And it needs to continue to grow and all of that. So a lot of people will be there tomorrow, meaning people that could probably make the decision for it to be allowed in California, which is, I think fire marshals will be represented. I believe Allison is sending out our YouTube link so that people can watch it live on YouTube tomorrow if they want to people, I guess, that want to go but can't or something tomorrow. But basically the fire marshal for California has to agree and sign off. LA County Fire is like, yes, we need this. And then the governor has to do a what is it called? Executive order. Say it. Insurance companies prefer it because when you have sprinkler systems, they still have to wind up paying out because of water damage that happens because of sprinklers. So they would prefer this, but it's not yet. What the heck? But it's not yet here in California.
Well, I was going to give you an example of sound waves putting down the fire. You want to see it?
Yes, Brian. Lord have mercy. No telling what it is. That's the Hulker.
Yep.
This is the dopest way I've ever seen it done.
Right.
And there is the fires put out. Thank you, Hawk. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
He looks
It's a
down,
very
"I
similar
love you."
concept.
And he's like, "That's right, baby. Let me handle this business over here."
But
Hey,
Well,
this
I-
should be a no-brainer. Like,
Right.
there should be no one that is against this.
Right.
Like you said, there's no additional damage due to whatever the thing that's putting the fire out, like water.
Right.
This is just acoustic, and it's limited. I know
Yeah.
someone had posed a question about does it affect the body, but no, it's short bursts or just enough to put the fire out, then it's gone. And yeah, this should be a no-brainer. It should be in
Yeah.
everybody's. It should be available to everybody,
So I think that someone who
or
is,
they could just do this like the Hulk.
yeah, we couldn't do that
No,
enough in Altadena.
We ain't got no big hands. We need some big
Right.
hands.
Look, it's
Everybody
like
did it at once.
everybody together is like, come on, let's clap.
Right. So
It'd be
We
like-
gotta find something funny with everything that comes out from now. I'm gonna have a parody.
then it'd be like
Every
this.
solution.
Put that fire out.
So yeah, that's basically what it will be tomorrow, the demonstration, and there will be some builders there to look at it. Because if enough people lobby and we can get the governor to sign an executive order saying that people can have this, it almost looks like how you have the receding cam lights in your ceilings or whatever.
Mhm.
That's how they put the fire sprinklers in also. But of course, if something triggers that, then water, all your furniture may get damaged. Insurance still has to pay out. Even though you pay into insurance, they don't want to ever have to pay out anything. But that's just reality. We know what happened with
Oh,
me.
yeah, fire. Okay, our call's back in 90 days.
Right. So yeah, they're very much like that, but it's sound. It's like you said, burst of sound waves, and it smothers the oxygen that the fire uses as fuel and gets it out almost right away. So we'll see that tomorrow. I'm really interested and excited about seeing that, and look forward to that live demo tomorrow. So Brian, I'll see you in the morning. I'll probably get there 9:15ish, just so that we'll be ready. And what is that? Oh,
Get my selfie stick ready for the demonstration.
Yeah, I'll probably just have mine up like a tripod, but either way, that's fine. You getting ready a whole day ahead for the demonstration.
Hey, man, it's better to be safe than sorry.
This is true. So what I will do tomorrow, put in the thing right now, Jamal, is the title of it
Sure.
in our producer sheet. So you'll have it in the morning. You don't have to be wondering or looking for stuff.
No
So
problem.
that's it. So
And I'll
that's what,
film it horizontal, Jamal, so that it can fill up the screen.
Hey, you film it the way you want to, so you feel good about it.
thank you, Jamal.
I'm gonna film it so that everybody can appreciate seeing it.
There you go.
Ain't no sense
That
in
right
wasting
there.
time going up there, standing up there all day to see a
Whatever makes the boat float.
thumbnail of a thing. Like
They're looking at like this.
No. You're taking your phone and you're going to your computer and going enlarge.
Oh, Operation Christmas Shop is Saturday at VBC at 10 a.m. from 10 to 1. That's where children will be able to come and shop. For toys, Christmas toys. Anyway, and I'll be giving our stuff that we got donated to them on Thursday to be part of that. So we'll be collaborating with Victory on that again.
Nice.
All right. Well,
Nice.
are
All
we
right,
saying
everybody, have a
anything?
fantastic Monday, beginning to the week. Tune in tomorrow for a very exciting show. Get to see the
Yeah, it should be interesting.
acoustics put
Yeah.
out the fire. I
Have a
say
good one,
peace.
everyone. God bless. Take care.
Later.